Hey everyone, Dark Skeleton here, and today I'm going to be streaming my first ever live arena run for Hearthstone. And I've been having some pretty nice success in arena. Lately I went 12-1 with a Paladin deck that had 4 true silver champions. Totally OP card, by the way. And my last arena one was 9 wins with a Hunter deck that had 2 of those 7-drop cards. What's the weapon called? Gladiator's Longbow, I believe. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. I have no idea which class I'm going to play this time. It very much depends on what we get, but I can guarantee you it's not going to be Mage, just because Mage is lame. Oh look, a Mage. You know, I've been getting destroyed by a lot of aggressive rogues lately in Arena, which is a little surprising, because normally in Arena you want a board control deck, and you just play until your opponent runs out of cards. But if your deck is aggressive as a rogue, which I think rogue is one of the classes that just does better aggressively, then you can catch your opponents off guard, and because their deck is so mid to late game, they just die before they get to play anything. And since I just played a Hunter, although I did pretty well with it, I'm going to stick away from that. And Mage, as I promised, I'm not playing a Mage, even though it has the highest win rate in Arena. So, Rogue it is.
Watch your back.
Nice. Okay, so first up we have Headcrack, Crazed Alchemist, and Emperor Cobra. For the most part, Headcrack is total trash. Emperor Cobra, I think in Arena it has the potential to be a little better than it does in normal mode, but I'm actually a big fan of Crazed Alchemist just because of the crazy things you can do with it, so that's going to be the first card. Next we have Assassin's Blade, Shiv, or Conceal. I'd say Assassin's Blade just because there's not going to be much miracle going on here, so Shiv is just kind of whatever. And Assassin's Blade is very good at killing minions. Next up we have War Golem, Ironbeak Owl, and Voodoo Doctor. Out of these, I would say Silence is pretty good in Arena, so this makes the card about average. And Voodoo Doctor has the potential to be kind of good, but if we're going to be going aggressive, we don't really need to worry about our health as much as we need to worry about their health going down. So, ow. Here we have Sap, Conceal, and Sprint. Sprint can be okay, I guess. It's just a very, very slow card. And if we're doing Assassin's Blade, kind of aggressive board control, then I think Sap's better, in case they throw out a Ragnaros or something like that, or a really big taunt. So, Sap. Coldblood, Bluegill, or Sinister Strike. Coldblood has the potential to be absolutely deadly, especially if we get a Argent Squire or something like that. You can pump out 10 damage from one card, and then they have to kill it too. Next up, these two are pretty much trash, so Harvest Golem is going to be the way to go here. Very good value card. Wisp, lol. Mad Scientist, it's not a Hunter deck, and Sinjin Shieldmaster is a great card, so Sinjin it is. These are all trash. I think the Silver Moon Guardian is the least bad of all of these, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that. Assassinate, South Sea Deckhand, or Ogre Magi. If we're sticking to aggressive, South Sea is okay, but you can't really do backspace in Arena. But Ogre Magi is pretty crappy. I'm gonna try to stick to being kind of aggressive, because that's what has beaten me. Okay. These are all questionable as well. Twilight Drake, if there was more card draw, would be pretty good. Mana Wraith can mess with people's mana curves, although that would probably hurt me worse than it would them. So, Twilight Drake, and hope that the hand size is pretty decent on turn 4. Otherwise, it's going to be like a 4-3, which isn't very great, but it's okay. Stealth is actually pretty powerful in Arena. I notice a lot of people take Jungle Panther and the Tiger. So I'm considering that. War Golem, kind of late game. We don't really have any 3s, and Working Infiltrator is alright as well. But I think Jungle Panther is the pick here. Silvermoon Guardian, Backstab, or Nubar Ambusher. The Nubar Ambusher has good stats, but the Death Rattle is pretty detrimental and can also slow you down a lot. Backstab is a great card, so Backstab. Deadly Poison, Gnomish, or Magma Rager. It's gotta be Deadly Poison. Knife Juggler, Ancient Mage, or Wailing Soul. No question, Knife Juggler is the best pick there. Get some extra damage in, maybe wipe out a minion. And here are some nice rares. Gadget Sand Auctioneer. I said it wasn't going to be a miracle run, and then it gives us the option. But there's not enough spells, and we can't rely on getting enough spells for Gadget Sand to be worth anything. And Argent Commander is just amazing, so... but Cold Light is also good if you're doing aggressive. But in Arena, I think it's less good. Argent Commander, definitely. Fan of Knives, Bluegill Warrior, or Dalaran Mage. Bluegill does have charge, but it just dies to a mage ping way too easily. And Fan of Knives is okay. We don't have any card draw yet, and it is kind of low on 3s. I don't think the aggressive thing is going to work too well at this point, so I'm going to elect for the Fan of Knives. Has the potential to kill a minion and draw a card. Maybe 2, if you're really, really lucky. Another Assassin's Blade, or Wolf Rider. Second Assassin's Blade. Spectral Knight, or Voodoo Doctor. Spectral Knight is a very nice card. Loot Hoarder, that's a nice pickup. Yeah, Assassinate, it's okay, but you can't just you can't rely on it getting any kind of value like destroying a Ysera in Arena, so Loot Hoarder, it's not even that good in the regular mode for Constructed. Master of Disguise, that's a card I like for gimmicks, but it's not really that amazing. Secret Keeper, not a secret deck. Master Swordsmith. If you can keep board control, it's alright. Given that there's a Deadly Poison and 2 Assassin's Blade, I think this is going to lean more towards board control. So Master Swordsmith might be the pick. Alright, Swordsmith. Cult Master, Bloodfin Raptor, or Ironbeak Owl. Well, if we're going to be running our minions into their minions, Cult Master is amazing. And a second Owl is okay. SI-7 Agent, no question. Just too good of a card. Unstable Ghoul, Leper Gnome, or Dragonling Mechanic. At this point, it's not an aggro deck anymore, so I am leaning Dragonling Mechanic. It's not amazing, but it does get you 2 minions. Second Sap. Nah. Jungle Panther has the potential to put in some work. Scarlet Crusader, Shattered Sun Cleric, or Haunted Creeper. Scarlet. An Argent Squire. Does have the potential to combo with that Cold Blood as I talked about earlier. Though a Spectral Knight is probably much better in the mid to late game. But we do need a 1-drop, so I'll throw in a Squire. Gurubashi, a second Backstab, or Priestess of Elune. I would say Backstab. Board control is very nice. Since we have 2 Backstabs, Defias is great. A third Assassin's Blade would be a little bit overkill. I'm thinking the Tiger. And Kodo, Abomination, or Young Priestess. Kodo is a very good value card, so we'll go ahead and pick that. This deck didn't quite churn out exactly how I want it to, but I'd say it's a decent mid-game deck with the potential to destroy them before a big deck like a Druid really gets rolling, and it has the sap just in case, only one of them, so it's a little bit dangerous when it gets into that territory. I think it's an okay deck. I'm guessing around 6 wins. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Alright. Here we go.
Valera versus Anduin.
Ooh, a priest.
The light shall bring victory.
Watch your back.
Although priest is probably my favorite class, I think against a priest, Rogue has the advantage here. Tempting to keep the SI7 agent. I think I will, just because it's that good of a card. And it's quite possible we'll get a backstab. Oh look, a backstab. What do you know? Though, that does give us nothing to play on turn 1. But that's alright. Turn 2 loot hoarder should be pretty nice, unless he plays a cleric. If he plays a cleric, we don't want to...
Is someone injured?
I need to stop calling out cards, or else they're just going to appear. Believe the answer here is to dagger up, pass, next turn we backstab, hit him with the dagger, and if he plays another card that has 2 HP, we SI7 agent it. Okay. Change of plans. Oh, that's pretty good too. We'll save the deadly poison. Backstab into SI.
This guy's toast.
And to save the deadly poison, next turn we might be able to deadly poison, take out the cleric, or just run the SI7 agent in. Either way, I think that's a pretty good start. Hopefully there's no Shadowwood Paint. Mind Blast? Really? You played Mind Blast in an arena as a priest? Interesting, to say the least. Alright, it's... Deadly Poison. No, it's a better play to play Loot Hoarder into Deadly Defias Ringleader here.
Hey, lights out. Yeah.
Run the guy in. Hang on to the dagger. Now, hopefully he plays some stuff, because we gotta get rid of this field before Holy Nova comes around at turn 5. Otherwise, this is a really bad board to Holy Nova. Oh boy. Well, at least we can get 9 damage in. And we'll go ahead and throw the Spectral Knight.
Hey, lights out.
That way, even if he does clear the whole board, minus the Knight, we can still hit him for another 4 damage next turn. If he doesn't have Holy Nova, though, I think he's kind of done for. But he's almost certainly got it. Any priest with any common sense would draft a Holy Nova. So, now we Argent Commander, run both guys in. And now he's got some serious pressure on his face, and he can't do really anything about it, because priests cannot deal with 4 health minions, or 4 attack minions. Let's see what he's got. Worst case scenario, we have the Cult Master for extra cards, but I think he's just going to be dead in 2 turns. Okay, that's a good answer if he... Ooh. Wow. Does he have 2 spells for that, though? That was kind of a desperation play on his part. So, the play here, I believe, is going to be Twilight Drake, Deadly Poison, kill that off, run this guy in. And Twilight Drake is another card that he can't deal with. I doubt he has another Holy Nova or another Pyromancer to pull that stuff with, so I think he's just dead. Wow. He had more Holy Novas. When you get Holy Nova as a priest, you just take it, no matter how many Holy Novas you got, I guess. Okay. We can throw that guy at him. Extra damage. I'm even gonna put down a Panther.
Here we go.
Hit him in the face, dagger up. Hopefully he doesn't have a 3rd Holy Nova in his hand. That would be ridiculous. I think that's about the only card that can save him, though. Even if he plays Holy Nova. I mean...
Squire, attend me.
It's not gonna help him.
Ready,
He's dead.
You have bested me.
Nice. I kind of question his play with the Pyromancer. It was absolutely a desperation play, although it was cute. But using up your spells like that is basically just admitting defeat. Alright, next game. I wonder if this deck is a little better than I thought initially. We'll have to see. That priest was not very good.
Valera!
Mage.
Jaina!
Ooh, look at me. I draft mages because they have the highest win rate. That means I'll just win. Alright. This hand is not that great. Iron Beak L. You don't want to play that as a minion. Cold Blood. It has the potential to be really good, but I'd rather throw it back in the deck for now. There's nothing to play it off with. If I had the Argent Squire, that would be different. And that is a much, much, much better hand. Okay. I almost cannot believe I'm coining to use a dagger, but
Here we go.
to get rid of that thing. My guess is that he doesn't even have a 2-chop in his hand, so he's just going to have to waste it fire blasting my face. Then we might do the Loot Hoarder, make him waste his 3rd turn too. Yep. Alright. Deadly Poison, nice draw. I wish I could use that Master Swordsmith with anything, but it's gonna have to wait.
Mind if I roll knees?
So, we'll waste his 3rd turn. Go ahead, ping my guy. I'm totally fine with you spending 3 mana to kill a 2-mana minion that just gets me a card anyway. Or play a minion and then I'm going to kill it with my Deadly Poison. Please play an Ironfur Grizzly. That would make me very happy. Oh? That's about as good. Really? Arcane Explosion to kill a dude. Wow. This mage, though. Okay. Dagger, Deadly Poison. We're going for the long game here.
Job done.
Mostly because this mage is already, you know, at a card disadvantage. I don't know what he's thinking. Desperately trying to go aggro, I guess, but it's just not gonna work. That's a good card.
Put this apple on your head.
I will kill it with knives. That's gonna be hilarious, because I think he's going to trade into my 4-2, which is still pretty decent. Well, is it good value, though? Mana-wise, no. Stats-wise, yes. What else does he got? Arcane Explosion? Really? Okay. Interesting.
It's time.
That shade is a bit of an issue. Still, he's not being very card efficient. Oh, one big die won't be that big of a deal. At most, it'll get like 2-for-1 value.
Ready, sir.
Alrighty. Can of knives.
Here we go.
Kill that guy. I think... Do we trade the Master Swordsmith off? I don't think we do. I think we force him to kill this. Throw out a Scarlet Crusader. In case of Flame Strike, which is a very high possibility next turn. Okay, a 4-1. I hope he doesn't have Flame Strike, but it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. with those sticky minions, Divine Shield and the Death Rattle. I think if he had Flame Strike, he was going to play it already. Yep. Okay, this is where Cold Blood becomes pretty nice. Or not. Okay. Well then. Alright.
So many options.
How do we want to kill that Fin Creeper?
Join or die.
I think
Here we go.
this might be the right way to go.
Tazingo!
There may have been a better way to do that, but I don't really want to use the Argent Commander. In case of Flame Strike, I don't want it to be left open without its Divine Shield. Okay. Now what's he do? Alright. I think here is where we Argent Commander his face for 8 damage. Since he wants to play so passive.
The light protects me.
And we can throw that out too, since it's resistant to Flame Strike. At most, he can kill 2 of the guys without revealing his shade. I'm not even sure he has Flame Strike in his hand, though. If he did, he probably would have played it. But you can't be too certain about that. Flame Strike is the mage's Holy Nova, and AoE is really freaking good in Arena. Because you're basically forced to play minions like this. If you can't respond to that Argent Commander, though, he's pretty much toast. Surely he has a Frostbolt or something in his hand. What's he hesitating for? Like, did he just top deck a Flame Strike right there, and now he's considering, ooh, do I want a Flame Strike to kill one guy and get rid of a couple Divine Shields, get this engine down to 1 HP? Alright. And now he's gonna Flame Strike, right? Or Blizzard. That is pretty good.
What to do? Time runs out on me.
He just doesn't want to use it. Alright.
Here we go.
Sooner or later he'll be forced to. Hopefully he doesn't have a Flame Strike as well as that Blizzard, but if he has AoE, he might win here, just because we've run out of steam.
Give me a quest.
If he doesn't have it, then that's goddamn. That's kind of a big deal. That's got to get sapped immediately. Do we play the...
Here we go.
No, we don't play the Kodo. As he'll probably drop the Shade down, and then the Kodo can get good value out of it. He might just have us, though. He might just have a Fireball in his hand. And then if he has a Fireball, then combined with the Questing Adventurer, that's 10 damage plus a ping, lethal. That's also a bit of an issue. Kind of comes down to what we can top deck. He doesn't have a Fireball.
Shield for Argus.
Oh god, really? Yeah, I think that's it.
Noxron.
Is there anything that can save us? Well, that's not going to help.
Well played. I guess.
He got us. Weak. Shade is such a good card, though I think he was holding on to it a little bit too long. Alright, next game. After seeing that, I think about 6 wins was about right. There's nothing especially amazing about this deck, it's just alright, kind of board controlling. Really lacks card draw, that's an issue.
Valera versus Thrall.
Shaman.
Watch your back.
I think a shaman shouldn't be too bad. Hold on to the backstab. And I believe that's pretty good right there. Cold Blood would be amazing. I wonder if it was wrong to use the Argent Commander so liberally to hit his face like that, but I don't really think there was much option. Okay, Argent Squire. Stealth is just so popular these days in Arena. Requires more Hunter Flares. Or more Fan of Knives. Does Stealth make Fan of Knives good? You know, to kill the Shades, a spell damage Fan of Knives would not be bad. Alright. Cold Blood. Against the Shaman is just so risky, though. Get out more minions. See what he does. I just don't want to walk into an Earth Shock with that Cold Blood, and I think it's too dangerous to try to go to the face like that with this deck. If we can Cold Blood that into a 5-1 with Divine Shield and kill a big minion like Ascension, though, that would be amazing. And he might be forced into that. Okay.
Get in there and fight.
Okay. That's pretty good. Oh my god. What am I thinking? I completely did that wrong. Oh my gosh. That was the most noob mistake I have seen in a while. Aside from Arcane Explosioning a board with 1 minion. Although, that could be kind of a opinion-based thing. That was just bad. Why would I play the Cold Blood before the backstab? Seriously.
Here we go. I fight.
I'll make him deal with it, though. I really hope that kind of play doesn't just cost us the game. Wow. Cold Blooding without comboing first.
They'll never know what.
You can tell I play Rogue all the time. Can we rush him? Do we have a choice?
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah,
We can't.
Here we go.
Christ. If I lose the game, it's completely because I messed up that Cold Blood. I don't know how I'm gonna live that one down. Okay, got the worst target at least.
The light protects me.
He's gonna deal 6 to the face. I think it's survivable with the Argent. Alright, 3 and 2, 4.
Victory or death!
Alright.
I'm back.
You looking at me?
Good grief. Come on, play your lightning bolt already. Why do that before hitting my face?
Let the pain speak to me.
Not sure I quite understand that one. 3 minions is... Oh. Can I do that, though?
Yes, me and Mr.
No.
Right.
He's gonna have to go for cards. Maybe I should have killed it off, though. Oh, well. I guess it didn't matter anyway.
Well played.
Alright, pro tip. Always play a card before you play a combo card unless you absolutely have to play the combo card without comboing into it, because combo cards suck unless you have the combo. That was bad. The game would have been won if that Argent Squire had 5 attack like it should have had, so that the Nerubian could have been killed a lot sooner. But that one was completely my fault. I'll try to focus a little better this time.
Valera versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
Watch your back.
Okay. Don't need the L. South Sea just is something to play on turn 1. I guess. He would have to respond to that in one way or another because stackers can just kill us 1/1s. So he has to put down something with at least 2 health in order to kill that. So it's not too bad. Paladin's a good class, though, especially at stalling the game out. Okay, another 1/1. Now is he going to coin into something? Probably not. I think, yeah, okay, he's just playing a very, very slow deck. Which means he's got to die before it gets to the point where you can just summon a
Here
Tyrion.
we go.
Hey, give me that.
6 damage by turn 3 isn't too bad, though. And next turn is possibly going to be out into Ringleader. Would I do that if he doesn't play anything with silencing?
With me, friend.
No. In fact, that play I just mentioned is probably actually pretty bad because of Consecration.
Not on my watch.
Well, Owl or Knife Juggler? We have the daggers, so I think Knife Juggler's better. And
Apple on your head.
do we trade here?
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah, beat it.
Possibly. Okay, nice. I think we have to.
Give me that.
It's too risky to not do. Incoming Consecration. And if he doesn't have Consecration, okay, I can live with that.
You looking at me?
Here we go. Here we go.
Let's just Assassin's Blade his face. I don't think a Paladin is too likely to pick up a Swamp Ooze. Although a Swamp Ooze would be devastating right now. But I'll bank on him not having it. If he wants to trade all his life away to lure minions, that's fine. Alright. Argent Commander's pretty good here.
Here we go.
Now he either needs to have a Consecration and a Holy Light. There's a few cards that can save him here. And one of those has to be Get Down. That's not one of them because of Silence. Okay. So because he has 6 health, the plan is Silence,
Here we go.
run into the Get Down, which apparently he doesn't have, so he's dead. He's trying to proc and avenge. I'm not going to let that happen. Hooray! Slightly redeemed for the last match. Not totally, though. Okay. 4 more consecutive wins to hit the benchmark. 6 wins would be decent run. 2 wins would be pretty bad, honestly. I predict next match is going to be a mage. What a prediction, right? Like 20 or 25% of all the arena players play mage. Ooh, a hunter.
Versus Rexa.
Not bad.
Let the hunt begin.
Probably trying to copy that beast deck that's so popular and constructed right now. So, Scarlet Crusader's good. Dragonlane Mechanic is not so great. Coda would be great, but it's not early game. So, gotta see what we draw into. Loot Hoarder is good. Tiger will be pretty good. Now, do we rush the Rush class? Very much depends on what he plays. Nothing. Okay, this is a great place for a Loot Hoarder. Nice. Hopefully he doesn't have an Arcane Shot. Actually, if he has an Arcane Shot and he uses that on that, I'd be okay with that. Don't coin into a Misha. I prefer that doesn't happen. Harvest Golem or Divine Shield? It's about equal, but I'd rather put on more damage. Wait, did he just pass his turn without using the hero power? He seriously did. Wow.
Give me a quest.
Welcome to Arena. We have misplays abound. I'm glad he's using that now and not when I have the tiger. Okay. Kinda want to play the trade.
Hey, give me that!
Other option was Scarlet and then hit him with a dagger,
Join or die.
but I don't think that's necessary. This still puts us with a pretty good board. Animal
To my
Companion.
side.
Why did he save his Animal Companion? Okay, so his rightmost card must cost 1. What costs 1 that's a hunter spell? Arcane Shot? Tracking? Flare? Hunter's Mark? Okay, Arcane Shot. Really, he's that desperate to kill it off. Okay. I guess this guy's going for board control.
Join or die.
I wonder if that's a bit of a mistake. Hunter isn't the best board control class. I mean, if he has like 4... what are they called? High mains? A bunch of scars from the Lion King.
Dingo.
Okay, here's the standard board control. Oh, but the tiger. Maybe that's why people play Tiger. It kills Tezdingos so nicely. How much do I want to
Bring me
commit?
steel.
The light protects.
I think that's
Here
fine in the
we
case of
go.
explosive trap.
Or die.
Does kind of set us up for a pretty devastating Unleash the Hounds, but you can only play around cards so much, and if he doesn't have it, then he's just going to have so much pressure on him. That's 11 damage on the board plus the dagger. He either unleashes the hounds or he dies, basically.
Summoning portal open.
Okay, unleash the hounds. But even now, he can only kill 2 minions. Unless he has a Hunter's Mark. I'm okay with that.
It's time.
I fight. Here we go.
Save the Argent Commander for next turn, most likely. Oh, I wish that gave it to the Argent Squire. That would have been much better. Although that does make it a Yeti. Yetis are good. But attack buffs on Divine Shield is even better. What could a Hunter even do from this position? If he has a Buzzard and another Unleash, that would possibly put him in the position to win. That's not going to do it. Although I wish I had eaten that Rhino, that would have been amazing. Yeah,
To
we can just go for face.
I fight.
victory or death.
Here we go.
Am I willing to commit a Defias here? You know, I think so. He would have unleashed the hounds if he had it, or he would have played an explosive trap if he has it. So this pretty much ensures that unless he has one of those 2 cards, there's no way he's going to be able to deal with the board.
My eyes are open.
Okay, and since he's healing himself, that turned out to be the right play. And here comes the GG. If he realizes that there's nothing he can do. Oh! That's right, his Tiger has charge. I still don't think that helps, though. It does keep him away from being dead. Okay. No it doesn't. Wait, yep. 5-8.
I fight. Here we go.
Turns out playing the device was the right play after all.
Well played.
3 wins. Alright, the redemption begins. I would take 5 at this point. There's only so many you can go in a row without eventually losing to something.
Valera versus Malfurion.
Okay, the Druid. Backstabs. Do I want 2 of them? Not really. But they are good, and there is turn 2, turn 3. Is the early board control worth it? I think so. I think keeping the backstabs is an alright play. I just hope he doesn't have too many bears or other minions with a ton of HP. Okay, 2, 3, 4, that's a good curve. Wild Growth. Right. That is not a card I really wanted to see. Crazed Alchemist, though, is. That'll get some fantastic value if he plays something like Ancient of War. Or that. Haha.
My new recipe.
Hey, give me that.
The value is real. Coin's gotta be saved for the Argent Commander. What else does he have?
I am not
Imp
a
Master.
morning person.
It's time for a little blood.
Okay. Sinjin, obvious play here.
Bingo! Yeah.
Do we kill off his imp?
Don't.
I think we do. I don't think we can rush him down. Either he's playing weak minions and he just wanted to throw them out all of them out on the board. Okay, that's pretty painful. Wow. Ouch. Or he's playing a deck with a lot of high-cost minions. In which case, we're kind of in trouble. Okay.
No, friend.
Argent, get rid of that guy. He's definitely playing board control since he's using his face to hit things.
Ready, sir.
Oh well, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Actually, now that I think about it. Ouch.
I can't do that.
Right.
Here we go.
Playing board control with a druid. This might be a huge mistake.
What you looking at?
If we keep doing board control, we're gonna lose.
So
Though,
many
I don't see any way of
options.
rushing him down either. Sap could go on the Ogre, but then he'll just replay it. I think that has to get silenced. Get value there.
Bring me steel.
Here we go.
Play what we got. Hope for the best. Okay. He's definitely got a lead. Okay. Oh, Christ. That is pretty brutal. This might be the end. Yeah. Well, the only way to survive this turn is to sap an ogre. Have to kill that thing. And yeah. 2 turns till he kills us. One ogre can be killed, but the other one is just going to persist on the field. There's nothing in this deck that can take out an ogre so easily. Right, and this is one of the problems I mentioned. This. Okay, so he's 9 damage. That doesn't really change anything. Oh wait, it changes a lot of things. Wow. Would have meant if he went for the face that unless I drew a taunt, it wouldn't have mattered.
Here we go.
But
Well
GG.
played.
Just nothing that can handle the ogres. So that wasn't the best arena run ever. A bit of a humbling experience, but wasn't too bad. Yeah, 3 wins is actually pretty bad. Oh well. What did we get anyway? Probably just a pack and a little bit of the gold back, so... I think 3 wins is about what the average player gets in Arena, but I think I'm a little bit better than that, generally. Wow, an ice barrier. Not even golden. That's kind of sad. And as for a pack, come on, Golden Ragnaros. Ooh. Ice Block is actually a card I don't have yet. Nice, I will definitely take that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you learned what not to do with Cold Blood. And I'll probably do this again sometime pretty soon. So just keep watching my channel and I'll have the video up sooner or later. Day or two. Alright, catch y'all later. See ya.